The one book goes with it.
This movie rented.
Nice.
What did you get, Barbie? And what kind of Barbie did you get, Emma? What did you get?
She got a pink one, I think.
Yeah. Pink Barbie?
We had a nice Christmas, and other than that, not too much has been happening. I've been working out of the house and trying to visit the Y on a daily basis. But on the 21st, I had my 6-month follow-up with my oncologist, and they checked those lymph nodes under my left arm again. Well, it's 6 months since I've seen my oncologist, so we're going through all this again. I can't believe it's 6 months already, but saw him in July, and now I have to go back for my 6-month checkup. And I got a couple other things going on. I'm going to have those lymph nodes looked at again, and a physical therapy appointment. So we're going to be up at the hospital all day.
Oh.
This is something we used to do all the time last year. It's crazy. Feels like old times again. And the kids are back in school, and the gym is all beautifully built. Looks gorgeous. They really kept with the oldness of the building. Tried to keep up with that. I think they did a great job. Very happy. At night it's all lit up, the top part. Looks very pretty. My MRI, well no, my ultrasound for my lymph nodes. The mammogram area. And so I'll meet with that radiation, Dr. Gagno. She's going to check the lymph nodes again with the ultrasound. And then if they have to, they'll do that fine needle aspiration where they'll take the fluid out of there and do some testing under the microscope. But does this look familiar? I got food again because we're going to be here all day. I had the core biopsy done, and they went in and they had to go through with the ultrasound again, find the lymph nodes. First of all, Dr. Cheng said that I should go ahead and have the biopsy done. Everything looked fine. They looked like the lymph nodes looked to be about the same, but he just doesn't want to take any chances. So he wanted her to go ahead and do the biopsy today. So she talked about the fine needle aspiration, but then she decided to do the core biopsy, which is a little bit more invasive. It actually goes in. That's what they did when I had the tumor. They took that. So it's actually going in there and pulling out quite a chunk of tissue. So she did this like 4 times. So what she had to do was numb the area and then cut it open. And
Where's
then
the area?
Right here, underneath here. So right now I've got an ice pack on. I have to keep that on for 15 minutes, so I gotta remember what time. She doesn't wanna, so yeah, 12:30, okay. So she said, you only keep it on for 15 minutes, and then I have to take it off, and then later on put it on again. I can't swim until Monday, probably. I have to leave this bandage on for 2 days, and the test results should be back by Friday to see if there's anything going on. But that's it. And then we talked about healthy eating and radical remission and everything. But I don't know. She was very good. I couldn't believe it because when I had my tumor biopsied, they didn't even numb it. And it was painful. So, of course, going into this, I was thinking, was I going to be in that much pain? So I was very thankful that she numbed it. And she was kind of surprised when she said, what? They didn't numb it? I said, no. You could feel that ripping when they pulled in the tumor. It was terrible. It was one of the most painful things. So this was rather wonderful. I mean, they're always very good there. So we'll see. Now we have a little break, and then I have to go down to the lab. Maybe we'll go grab something to eat real quick, and then go to lab and get my blood work done. So. I had all my vitals were checked in, and his associate, another doctor, came in and talked to me and asked me how I was doing and how things were going, so I kind of gave her a rundown. I had like 4 questions that came to my mind before I came in today, and one of them being my memory. My memory seems to be off, where I'm not remembering when we've seen a movie. I don't remember seeing it. I'm getting forgetful, where I go into a room and I don't know what's going on. It's like I can't multitask, and so I'm just wondering, if that's an effect from chemotherapy. Also, somebody had asked me about eating tofu and soy products, whether that's something I can do, and I've kind of stayed away from it because my cancer is estrogen, progesterone positive. I'd heard that soy, you should stay away from it. It's not like we have a heavy diet of it, but I kind of wanted an answer as to whether I could or couldn't eat it. And she felt like there's really no studies have been done to proven that it causes cancer. So she said it's kind of on your own basis. If you feel comfortable with eating it from time to time, that's fine. So I got the results from the biopsy that was done on Wednesday on my lymph nodes, and the end of the day on Friday they called and told me that it was benign. So everything is good. They're just going to be checking that from time to time, just to make sure things are fine. But everything's good there, and we are headed right now to Aunt Verge's wake, and Aunt Verge is my great nieces, Zoe and Nadine. That's their great aunt on their mother's side. So she had been battling cancer for a while. She had breast cancer, it started out with, and then I believe it went to her bones. And Tuesday afternoon, I was watching the girls and had planned on watching the girls, and then I got a call from their mom saying that Aunt Verge was going to be probably passing away that evening. So I was fortunate enough to be with the girls and bring them there to say goodbye to Aunt Verge. So the 3 of us got to go in there, and it was a special moment, and poor little thing was just hanging in there, and she passed that night. Aunt Verge was also there with us. I think it was Labor Day weekend that I did that Relay for Life in September. So she was there. We walked together as survivors, and it's just sad that another funeral is happening, but she was a wonderful woman, very good to the girls and to Liz and her sister Maria, to everybody. We all loved Aunt Verge. So yesterday I had to take a trip back up to Fredert for a couple of appointments, both physical therapy appointments. The first one was with Gina, and she's been massaging my chest wall and under my armpit to make sure that I have enough range of motion in my arm. And then the other one was with the Wish Clinic, and it was with a therapist where she did biofeedback. Having no estrogen anymore in my body because I've been pushed through menopause and I'm taking tamoxifen, my body isn't like it used to be. Lacking estrogen has not been too comfortable physically for any kind of physical intimacy, has been physically painful. And so we're trying to work on that. I've been going to the clinic, but then yesterday was my first appointment with the therapist, and she put some little adapters, little stickers on my bottom to check how my muscles are doing. And we're finding that they're quite tense when I'm lying down. So she found that my hips are tight, and she showed me some exercises that I can do, which happen to be quite a few yoga positions that I do already. So taking yoga is more beneficial in other ways. I didn't even think of that. So now I'm going to keep up on the yoga, and that'll be good. So I'm hoping that by doing these exercises and having some other techniques that she told me about, will make things more comfortable and somewhat back to normal. I'm headed out to a Live Strong program today at the Y. They're going to have a new group of people joining like I did last year. At this time, January last year, I started out with the Live Strong program at the Y. That was the first time they did it. So they want us to come back and kind of tell our story as to what we've been through and our experience with the Y. And I'm kind of excited about that. So I want to thank all of you for checking in, and hopefully you find some of this interesting, and I'll see you later.